So, we got a problem. Success. Boom! So we're here, it's Monday the 10th, currently 3 p.m. Rojish and I, we're here at our warehouses, setting up ready for our first flower delivery tomorrow. So I'll show you our first warehouse here. You can see we've cleaned it out nicely, currently setting up temporary workbenches for people to work on. And then I'll show you our second one as well. I've never filmed with a camera like this on myself, so it's a little strange, but there we go, vlog style. We've set up a specific wrapping station here for when we've got our bouquets ready. They'll come in here, be wrapped, ready to be dispatched. Valentine's Day this year fell on a Friday. It's a great day for Valentine's Day, and I'll come on to explain why. Let me explain how we prepare in the week running up to Valentine's Day on the Friday. On the Monday, I'll make sure that each of the team members working that week has a workspace available in our warehouse and in our retail shop. All of those workspaces should be set up with the correct tools that I expect the florist to use to prepare and condition the flowers. Aside from setting up workspaces, I make sure we have sustenance for the team, milk, tea, coffee, water, biscuits and other treats as well. Tuesday, the day when we receive all of our flowers and foliage, and I'll come on to explain why in a moment. All we do, every single team member working that day, is prepare flowers, condition. The reason we condition and prepare our flowers before anything else, so when florists come to make up bouquets, or we come to put our flowers on display, they're prepared, they look nice in a vase, and the florist is able to quickly use them to put into the bouquet. Wednesday then comes around. In our case, on Wednesday, we had a small amount of roses left to condition. So what I do is the people who aren't so skilled in making bouquets, i.e. myself, Rojesh, who usually works as our website builder, we finish off the conditioning whilst the florists get cracking on making up bouquets, all of the orders we've got so far, and also any bouquets that we can start transporting over to the shop to start building out our displays. Thursday then comes around, and on Thursday, the main focus is transporting all of the made up flowers for the shop, whether that's single stem roses or bouquets, from our warehouse to our retail shop. We're very lucky that we're able to extend our display space out a little bit over peak periods. So we have a beautiful display at the front of Michelin House in Chelsea, spills out into the road. It's very visually appealing and brightly lit up. We begin building that on Thursday, and then throughout the night, Thursday to Friday, we're open. We have florists working late on the Thursday the 13th, and we have a security guard working overnight who can sell flowers and wrap flowers as well. Friday comes around, Friday's the big day. You'll find me in the morning based at our warehouse, just sorting out our final delivery runs and fielding orders that are still coming in, with a couple of florists at the warehouse to support me as well, making those orders that are coming in. The rest of the team are at the retail shop, focusing on sales and dispatching collection orders as well. Stick around and you'll see how each individual day goes and how we run those processes as well. Good morning, good morning. Currently Tuesday the 11th, 5 o'clock in the morning. Let's leave and go and prepare our flowers. 5:30 in the morning, Tuesday the 11th, here we are. First round of flowers have been received, and then more trolleys to unpack. The most important things now that we've got all our flowers, I've got my ordered list here, and we will take the order list and we must go through everything we've got. Do we have the right stem amounts? Do we have the right flowers? Really, really important to make sure in this early stage of Valentine's things continue to go to plan. Here we are downstairs at the flower market, heading into Porter's, where we'll get all of our foliage. I said downstairs assuming that everyone knew, but our two warehouses are on the first floor above the flower market. So it's very convenient if we need to pop down to get some more things. There we are, 7:30. All the team have arrived. And we're preparing. Getting ready. Bro, just say good morning, sir.
Hi, morning.
When we condition flowers, this is also relevant to making bouquets as well. It's really important from the beginning that you follow certain processes to ensure, one, the quality of the flowers and the bouquets, two, that you have the right quantities compared to what you've ordered and that you've been invoiced for, and three, to maximize the flower's longevity with the customers in mind. The way that we do that, we condition our flowers early, we make sure that they're getting a good drink and that there's not too many flowers put into a container. They have room to breathe. Some real key principles, making sure of these things early on will ensure the quality of your products and also the longevity of your products for your customers. It's now just approaching 7 p.m, still Tuesday the 11th. And let's show you what's been done today. As you can see, all of these flowers have been conditioned. Thousands of red roses. It's been a busy day at work. Day 3, currently Wednesday the 12th. Just got 7:30 in the morning. Slightly later start today because we got through more than we expected yesterday. You can see here we've got a lot of flowers completed. Today's focus will be on starting to make up orders, arrangements for the shop, and taking hand tides over to the shop and some loose flowers as well to start building our displays over there. Stay tuned. Another one of our focuses today, me and Rojesh here, we're going to be filming content, see behind the scenes.
Sure, 100%.
I'll drill down a little bit more into the logistics management, the team management, and multiple locations. So it's important you have a leader in both locations. Somebody who's able to manage all of the expectations for the rest of the team members in each location and also hold them accountable whether they're doing a job correctly or not. A team leader role can always be helpful as well. They can keep the morale up and can help make sure that the team understand the expectations from both of the leaders. The retail shop is generally an easier run up to Valentine's Day. You're accepting orders, fielding them over to the warehouse. In the warehouse, we've got the majority of the team, a team leader, in this case, Kim underneath me, who was monumental in helping make sure that, especially as we have 2 warehouses, everybody in each warehouse knows what they're doing. Our orders are all being made in a timely fashion and being managed into individual delivery runs. There was one small hiccup in that regard. Hang around later in this video and you'll find out what that was. Thursday 13th, 6 a.m. Another early one today. Off we go to work. One more day to go.
On we go.
Every hour arrived, Kim's already opened the unit. Go on, Kim. Woo! Big day ahead. More makeup to do today. The orders will start rolling in. I'm very happy and pleased and grateful to report that yesterday by 4 p.m. we'd already doubled last year's sales. Ended the day yesterday with just over 100 orders for delivery, and we're not even the day before Valentine's. Onwards we go. We've also come into the cardboard crate that's been dropped in our area. I think that's probably security trying to tell us something. So perhaps we'll be a bit neater with our rubbish today. 5 to 8, Thursday the 13th. This was the day before Valentine's Day. Just about to do our first run over to the shop. See, we've got the van full to the brim with orders. Ready to go, of course. Buckets of red roses each time we go. They'll all go onto the display and hopefully be finished and gone by the time we get back for the next run. Team all continuing to work, making up the bouquets, wrapping the big ones, ready to go. Look at those peonies, absolutely stunning. And everybody else in here making up today. Onwards we go. When thinking about our product collection and which products to feature in the shop on Valentine's Day, there's a really important factor. It's also going to be people buying for friends, their daughters, and perhaps other people that they aren't romantically connected with, that they don't want such a big product or big gesture for. Although we think about the grand bouquets, triple dozen red roses, 100 red roses, all other colour roses, and really going grand on Valentine's Day, which I think is known and which most florists do, we also consider the small handheld products, i.e. a little gift box containing one rose surrounded by some colourful rainbow gypsophila. It's called the Aurora Rose in our case. It's one of our most popular products, and what we see is that product is regularly added alongside a bigger product. I really think that's key. We also have vases available in multiple sizes, which are easy for the flowers to be simply placed into quickly. And there's also some other cross-sell products that we sell as well. Our So Vital product range, which includes candles, some hand cream. They're also smaller gifts which can be added alongside the larger, bigger gestures. When we need something delivered fast, we got the ultra fast delivery vehicle there. Got the VIP deliveries in. Say hello, Raf, the delivery driver. Way! So, Thursday the 13th, the night before Valentine's, just gone 8 p.m, leaving our warehouse. Wow, it's just gone crazy the last couple of hours. It happens every year, but still comes unexpected. The orders start flooding in, more bouquets to make up, more flowers to bring over to the shop, flowers selling out of the shop. It really is great fun. This is the stuff I live for. Wish that it was this busy all the time. Let's petition for Valentine's every week. Boom. 81 Fulham Road. Get your flowers all night tonight, 24/7. We're open all night. There you go. Just got 6 a.m. Had my double espresso, and now we're here. Here before anyone else today. Got to plan all the delivery runs. So as you can see, we've got orders all ready to go out here. Red roses, the other units full of flowers ready to come over today. Card messages for the orders that have come in since I went home at 10 p.m. last night. So all the delivery runs to plan this morning, and then delivery drivers will be turning up at 7:30 to leave on their first delivery runs. Stay tuned for more. I'll talk more about order flows, how we deal with all of our orders, when we turn them off, if we do, and what our sales channels are as well. We have multiple sales channels, so it's really important that we plan this up front to make sure we don't get overwhelmed by all of the orders. This year we dealt with 314 deliveries, so you can quickly get overwhelmed, and it's important you have these processes in place. Individual sales channels we have are our retail shop. That includes a WhatsApp, text messages, emails, and face-to-face contact as well. We have our website. We also work with a couple of intermediaries as well, like Deliveroo. As we have orders coming in from so many different sources, it's important to have individual team members responsible for individual sales channels. So we have a manager in our retail shop and a manager at our warehouse, and they communicate between each other. So individual orders that come through from the retail shop then get called over from the manager in the shop to the manager at the warehouse and made by the team at the warehouse and put into delivery runs to then be dispatched. Because we have tight processes in place and individual team members responsible for individual sales channels, we're able to continue accepting orders throughout the day until we sell out of flowers, which is really the dream. Flowers are a perishable item, so selling out is exactly what you want to do. We do pre-order stock based on order quantities and forecasted volumes. However, we overorder every year so that we're able to keep all of our sales channels live in hope of selling out and maximising our profits. So although we have Rajesh there at the warehouse helping us prepare, condition flowers, wrap bouquets, sort out the delivery runs, Rajesh is also able to very quickly open up his laptop and put a product out of stock on the back end of any of our sales channels. And when a product is out of stock, either at the warehouse or the retail shop, the managers communicate and the back end of the sales channels are updated. So we've just loaded up our first delivery run. Didn't actually film us loading up. It's all a bit stressful in the morning on Valentine's morning, but let me show you. That's what we've got. Our trusty black cab drivers, no London best out of anybody, delivered on Valentine's Day. Beautiful. I failed a little in recording all of the madness this morning and all of the delivery drivers being dispatched. It was just a bit of a crazy rush. Everything's a bit stressful at times, of course, a bit challenging, but you saw the one taxi driver that we loaded up. I'm here planning new delivery runs, just more orders coming in. You can see we've still got a team here at the warehouse, still making up orders, ready to go out now as delivery drivers return. We are running thin on the ground with flowers. Got a bit of foliage here. Got a couple of buckets of white roses there left. And about half a trolley of flowers here. So, it's just coming up to midday on Valentine's, and I would say big success so far. Let's hope we have a good afternoon too. So, we got a problem. It's very rare that we have problems, but problems do occur, of course. And I felt it was important to document for this episode so that everyone can come along for the highs and the lows as well. So we have a call from one of our customers to say that they've received 2 bouquets and they're only expecting 1. That's an issue. So I contacted the delivery driver, the cab driver who we gave those deliveries to. I just couldn't work out, you know, if somebody's had an extra bouquet, somebody must be missing their order. The taxi driver explained the way that I'd written down what the product was. He'd understood as 2, so it's my fault for not communicating clearly enough. That's something I can reflect on, review next year, and then consider how I communicate that better, more clear to cab drivers. But the issue in hand is who's missing their flowers. As I said, we loaded up the right amount of orders for the right amount of deliveries with each cab driver. So if somebody's received 2 bouquets, somebody's not received their order. We can't work it out, or I can't speak into the cab driver directly. So it's a bit like amateur hour, really. I've contacted the customer who very kindly and luckily for us told us that he'd received 2 bouquets to say, can you send me a picture just so I can try and work out what's happened. I want to laugh, but it's not funny. It'd be more like a nervous laugh, but yeah. Documenting this when I investigate and get further and closer to the bottom of the root cause of the issue and how we're going to solve it, I'll let you guys know. Stay tuned to hear that, but for now we crack on. All of our delivery drivers completely taken up. I think one's out in Brentwood, one's out in Kingston at the moment, so we've had to call on the special services of Raphael himself, the Gran Turismo S. Thanks, Raf, appreciate it. A big sigh of relief. So we've got to the bottom of that. What we did was we loaded an extra bouquet of flowers into one of our delivery drivers' delivery runs. I'm not quite sure how, but reviewing the process of how we were loading the delivery runs, there are improvements that we spotted that we can make next year. So we will continue to think about that and review. But anyway, the customer received an extra bunch of flowers, so we'll of course leave those with him. It's not the end of the world. He's happy on our end. It's not like, you know, it's a massive loss in one bouquet. So big sigh of relief. We've managed to maintain and uphold 0 complaints so far, touch wood. Over 300 deliveries done successfully. I'll count the number exactly. But as I say, big sigh of relief. Feeling happy that a customer is not without their order, at least. That's all of the flowers. And I mean every single last stem being loaded into our van at 6 p.m. on Valentine's Day to go to the shop. Success. Boom! Excuse my language. Feels really, really great when something like that happens. It's a lot of work. Thank you, Roger. Thank you, Kim. We made it work. Whoa, well that concludes the day, 10:05. It was a long old shift. Thank you to each and every one of the team members. You have made our Valentines this year. Thank you to all of our customers. I'm super, super grateful. It's very rewarding. I'm really, really happy. Again, a big shout out to each and every one of the team members. Thank you.